try this one more time. Even in baseball, you get 3 strikes before you're out. And I've been having camera problems, me fiddling with the wire, but that's telling me something wrong with the wire. But anyway, camera's old. I have the Dimple Pinch, age 15 years, 3% alcohol. There is a 12-year age. And there's also a 46% alcohol. And then 12-year 18. All right, anyway, I bought this at Walmart, and it was at the weirdly low price of $26. There's the crown and the thistle for the Kingdom of Scotland. Introduced 1893, age 15 years. And I apologize to the viewers who were trying to watch this earlier, but it just didn't work out. John Haig and Company, 1627, the oldest Scotch company in the world, but it's now owned by Diageo. Okay, it says right on the side Diageo. No website listing, nowhere. If you get on the website and type in the Dimple Pinch, nothing. If you type in Haig, you'll get Haig Club. Haig Club is another part of Haig and Company. It's a more modern product, but anyway. Dewar's blended Scotch whiskey, illegal smooth, mezcal cast finish, product of Scotland, introduced in 2019. Thank you, David Garlapede. He gave me this bottle for a Christmas gift. We're down to the end. This is aged 8 years, and they had it listed on the website, but it's no longer listed. Now they just have the, I think, the Caribbean barrel. So I guess it's phased out. These are specialties they bring in, something different, you know. Double age, that means they age the different whiskeys separately. They blend them together and age them again. Then they finish it in mezcal casks from a company called Ilegal Mezcal for extra smoothness with notes of caramel. I didn't notice caramel. To me, it tasted like they had notes of smoked bell pepper. True story. Herbal flavors, and a wisp of smoke. They definitely have smoke, and to me, it's more than a wisp. Distilled, blended, and bottled in Scotland. All right. So I guess it's been discontinued, but like I say, you could probably find these bottles around. I mean, they made so many of them. You might see these on the shelves for years. JV's Hangouts. Cheers from work. Caught you on my lunch break. Oh, hello, JV. I had camera problems earlier. Let me look at the Dewar's website one more time, just to be sure. I got labels down below. Created to be a sweet, wait, never mind. That's the 15-year aged whiskeys. 8, 12, they got the white label listed, 12, 15, 18, 19, 25, 21. Double 27, double 32, Caribbean smooth. So that's it. That's the only specialty they have listed right now, Caribbean smooth finish and rum cast. So I guess they phased out, and it's 8-year age. So I guess they phased out the orange label. Can't remember what the orange label was, and the green label, the illegal smooth olive green. So, but I don't think they were ever intended to be around permanently anyway. It was just something different for a little while. Like those Budweiser specialties, like the red lager and the Budweiser Jim Beam barrel age and all of that stuff. Of course, I think the scamdemic led to the premature death of those Budweiser specialties because they had just come out with that special reserve edition, and then the scamdemic was imposed on us, and then probably the sales weren't there because people were staying home because I don't want to die, man. You know, and with that that hysteria, and it kind of killed it. I'm looking on the news section of the Dewar's website, and the news section brings you to Bacardi Ltd. Bottle just fell on the keyboard. the news section takes you to Bacardi Ltd. In case you didn't know that it was owned by Bacardi. Larcia says, "What's up, Ron?" Oh, I'm doing a Scotch whiskey taste challenge. So, okay, I'm gonna have to add a little bit of the Dimple Pinch. I'm trying to save the Dimple Pinch. Man, I'm down to the bottom quarter. I drank 75% of this just on taste challenges, and I'm still not done. Crazy, right? That's how many different Scotch whiskeys I have. I'm talking about blended, not even the single malt. So if I buy a bottle, people might say, "Well, how are you going to drink all that?" Don't worry. I'm going to taste challenge it. By the time I'm finished taste challenging it, it'll almost be gone. Be almost gone. Okay, Bacardi, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, I don't see anything about the Dewars. All right. Maybe they have specific news. No. Let me see one more chance. Our brands, our family of brands. Rum brands, too many to read. Some I've never even seen, like Banks, Island Blend, and Banks 5 and Banks 7, Island Blend and Golden Blend. Single Cane Estate rums. I never seen that. Pirate. I've seen Pirate, XO Reserve. Santa Teresa. Don't think I've seen that before. There's 4 different ones. Facundo rum. See what I'm saying? They got so many you can't keep up. They even have breezers. Those are in Canada, though. They're not the U.S. It's breezer.ca Canada. So we don't get those here. Rum brands. Come on. Vodka brands. Russian Prince. I bet they don't promote Russian Prince anymore. Ha ha. Patron tequila, Cazadores tequila, Corzo tequila, Camino Real. Here we go. Nope, that's it. They don't have it listed. They got the white label 12, 15, 18, 25, scratch casks, and the Caribbean Smooth. So, bye-bye, Ilegal Mezcal. It was nice while it lasted. Huh. I'm trying to see if they're given the history part. They're just showing the owners. Oh, history. Nah, they don't talk about it. It's a lost cause. Forget it. I know this is a little off topic, says Larcius. Have you tried Jack Daniel's new triple mash? It sounds interesting. No, I haven't even heard of it, but there's so many new things coming out every day. You just can't keep up. Would try it, of course. AAS says, cheers, clinking the mugs. Cheers to you. Sorry to the previous viewers like Craig Swenson, who was trying to watch and the camera kept cutting out. I took the camera off and I stretched the wire out and kind of turned the wire back and forth. And now it's working. I don't know what the problem was. I'm sure it's not going to hold up. People are probably saying, die, camera, die, because they want a more high definition camera. I agree. I would buy one. But I like to use these things till they're just dead. I used that lawnmower for 19 years. I mean, I used it for too long. I mean, I was nursing it along for the last 6 years, but it was just a kind of question of, can I do it? Can it happen? All right. They're both golden, so the color won't matter. I was trying to get 20 years out of the lawnmower, actually, so get 20 years out of it. But this was the 20th year, and it couldn't make it. I mean, it was a wreck. But this new one is, I can cut the yard twice on one tank of gas. 2 cuts on one, mow the lawn twice on one tank of gas. Now, the tank seems a little bigger, so it might be that the tank is twice the size. But I think it's just that it's more efficient. And got to buy the good gas. No alcohol added, no ethanol added. You want ethanol? Drink blended Scotch whiskey or blended American whiskey. Don't put ethanol in a lawnmower engine. It will destroy it. It destroyed mine. I know it had problems, and that started to develop. But when I started using the pure gas, it ran a lot better. But it was too late. The damage was done, But this new one, boy, you'll never see anything but the pure gasoline. Naturally, it costs more, but you're going to save more later on. Smells like honey top white bread crust, to tell you the truth. Yeah, it's too bad, but I mean, what do you expect? 19 years? It would have lasted longer, though, if I had started using the pure gasoline all along. But I didn't know. It was literally, it wasn't like somebody said, you trying to be cheap. You want to use cheap gas. It had nothing to do with that. I did not know about you need to use the pure gasoline. Had I known, I would have used it all along, and I'd still be using the mower. That thing was heavy, though. That thing was heavy compared to this new one. I mean, heavy, like, and I thought it was light. When I bought it in 2003, I thought it was light. But compared to the modern, current 20-year later version, it's so heavy. This new one is like featherweight. Just shows you what advancements. Can you imagine what the one from the 90s was like? That's why you'd be wore out cutting the grass. You'd be pushing the mower. That was where all the weight was. It was just heavy. Yes, I could see making that mistake myself, man. Understandable mistake. Yeah, it doesn't say, the owner's manual didn't say, oh, make sure you use pure gas. It just said put gasoline in. All right. Something like unleaded or, something that you have to buy because that's the only thing they sell. They haven't sold leaded gas since 1988. So, I mean, you couldn't buy it unless you bought it, illegally, which I guess you could do. I'm going to tell you the truth. I tell you what, they smell the same. Appearance, a tie. Aroma, a tie. Now, what about the price? Dimple Pinch, $36 a bottle. Ilegal Smooth, about $22. So we're talking about $14 more. Is the Dimple Pinch really $14 better? Now, I'm telling you, you could probably find the Ilegal Smooth around at the stores. Total Wine probably still has it. I know Mathern's still has it. Unless, maybe somebody went in there and bought the last 2 bottles. But that's the kind of stuff that be on the shelf for years. Like that Jim Beam 8-year age. They don't even make Jim Beam 8-year age anymore. It's called Jim Beam Black Label. And that's been on the shelves for like 10 years. But I went to International Market and they had Jim Beam 8-year age. And that was from 15 or 20 years ago. They still have it. And it got them next to each other. Got the 8-year age and the current extra age Black Label. It's not the same product. The new one has got no age statement, meaning what? It might be 8 years. Then again, it might not be. It might vary year to year, depending on how, like they say, they'll age it to taste. Like they taste it. It's ready, not. So that doesn't hold them to any specific year. You know what I'm saying? Like if they taste it after 6 years, sell it. 7 years, sell it. 8 years, oh wow, this one needs to wait. Okay, sell it. Why would they drop it from 8 years to no age statement? Why? To save money. What do you think? Taste time. Now, have I noticed the difference between the Jim Beam 8-year and the new Black Label no age statement, extra age as they call it? I never tried either one, so how would I know? That would be a good taste challenge. You know what this tastes like? It tastes like honey top white bread crust and sugar water, because that's what the Dimple Pinch tastes like. Now, remember, my mental note is the Dimple Pinch has the oak, the relatively heavy oak flavor, not charred oak, just oak wood. You know, sometimes you're just laying around chewing on oak. 4 laughing out louds. Some of this stuff is funny, you know. And there's the oak. That is the Dimple Pinch. I'm telling you right now, I don't need to taste the other one. I'm that confident. Just like I'm confident that this inflation is transitory, as they said. Haha, yeah, sure. Beer Hounds Beer Reviews. Howdy doody, Ron. Howdy doody to you, Bill in SoCal. I'm in Sola. Ha 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 ha. How you feel, played? Look, that is the illegal mezcal. You know why? You know why? Because it tastes like mezcal. Roasted bell pepper. Oven roasted smoked bell pepper. Now, does it have anything to do with bell pepper? No. It has a lot to do with smoke, though, and a fire. What is the difference? Like the mezcal uses these underground pits where it traps the smoke and it just be, you know, smoking and simmering and whatnot. And then I think the tequila is above ground smoke pits, smoke contraptions, things, what they call that. But whatever the case, if you gave this to somebody, I'm telling you, if you gave this to somebody, say, what do you think this is? Like, they say, what you mean? You say, what's a liquor? What is it? They'd be thinking and say, I don't know. Is this some kind of tequila? Or maybe if they're knowledgeable, is this a mezcal? You know, I don't think they would say this is a scotch. Doesn't taste like scotch. Smells like it. Doesn't taste like it. Smell like tequila. Smell like mezcal. Smells like illegal mezcal. I've never had illegal mezcal, but it smells like what that would smell like. So that's the illegal. Oh, which one tastes better? Well, I mean, that's up to you. What do you prefer? Is it a quality problem? No. The quality is top notch for this one and that one and this one and that one and this one and that one and this one and that one. All right, so you want good quality? Get the Dimple Pinch, but it's going to cost you $35 unless you're like me and you get it for $25. But that was a lucky deal. If you like quality, get the Dewar's Illegal Mezcal casks, 8-year age, double oak, double age. The quality is there, but then it's been discontinued, apparently, according to the website. So you can't get it, but you'll probably still be able to get it because it's probably still lingering on the shelf. And the quality is there, and it's going to cost you $23. Now, question of the hour. I'll just show you the label just to say I did it. Yeah, the Dimple Pinch. Quite obviously so. I'm going to read the comments. Don't worry. Look. Is the Dimple Pinch worth $13 more per bottle? The answer would be no. No way. On the other hand, to be fair, the Dewar's 18-year age was not worth $35 more than the Dimple Pinch. It was good. Ain't worth no $70. I mean, why would I pay $70 for a Scotch whiskey, which is no better than one I paid $35 for? But actually, I only paid $25 for it because I got it for some inexplicably marked price at Walmart. Short answer long, I wouldn't do it. Do you always get the best for $70? Apparently not. I just did the challenge this morning. It was clearly not better. I didn't say it was worse, but it was clearly not better. And it was $35 more per bottle. You could buy a lot of chicken nuggets at Burger King for $35. All right. Oh, I love the illegal. Now, for personal preference, facilitations, extrapolations, and devastations, for all of those combobulations, I would get the Dimple Pinch because I prefer the smoked bell pepper flavor. That is my personal preference. But in a real world sense, they're even because they're both quality products. So does Bacardi know what they're doing? Yeah, I think Bacardi kind of knows what they're doing because they don't mess with Dewars. They own Dewars. They're not in there being all obnoxious talking about, this is what you're going to do from now on. No, they're not going to. No. Dewars is gold, and you don't mess with gold. You buy it, share the profits, help with the distribution, let them roll. Now, if they start losing money, well, that's different. Then you go in there and you start taking names and kicking behinds. But it's like, why would Miller, meaning why would Molson Coors mess with Leinenkugels if the money's coming in? The answer is they're not going to mess with it, even though they took the Indian man off the label, which is an insult to all people in the world. Now they show a waterfall, Chippewa Falls. The waterfall does not inspire me. The Indian inspired me. Okay. I was inspired by Redskins. I was not inspired by a commander. Okay, I'm not going to cheer for the Manders. Rant over for now, but it'll get worse. All right, comparison. As the empire crumbles, shop price becomes more important. Right, this empire is crumbling. All right, always check online before going to stores. It's always interesting how every store has their own prices. Just shop smart, people, says Larcius. Right, it's not hard to shop. When this webcam was giving me problems a little while ago, and it's going to do it again. I know it's going to do it again. I was saying, oh, well. So what did I do? Go run around the neighborhood looking for different cameras? No, I got on the internet. You know the internet, remember that? Thank you, Bill Clinton, for signing the Telecommunications Act of 1996. Even a broken clock can be right twice a day, or is right twice a day. So Walmart had webcam, nice high definition webcam, $26.99. I said, I'll go buy it. Office Depot had one, a little bit more. Don't know if it was a better product. And even Big Lots had one. But then you got a question, like, that thing was bought from some out of business warehouse or something. But anyway, it might work, $9.99, but they didn't have it in this town. I had to order it. What am I order? All right. Cheers, Ron. Cheers to you, Cotton Eye Joe. Burley Sullivan says, you. But the way I feel about it, I'm going to go with the illegal mezcal. But it's all gone. Oh, that smoke. Hey, look, if you don't like smoky products. Oh, I don't watch movies. So anybody that makes movie references, I don't ever get it. It'd be like making little remarks during the hangouts, and I'm like, what? And they're like, from the movie. And I'm like, I don't watch movies. I purchased my appliances at thrift stores. Got a $50 toaster for $5. See what the man did? Do you see what the man did? Where do you think I get all of my beer glasses? I got some great beer glasses for 25 cents a glass. Aventinus, perfect condition. Aventinus, a four glasses. $1. Okay. So we're checking this off. It's done. Excellent. Now, those 2 days are taken care of. So let's look at the rest of the month. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're in great shape. Great shape. Got a lot more taste challenges coming. Like how many? Like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got 18 more in May. That's the plan, at least. Might be 19 if I do one in, on the 31st for upcoming date for June. Oh man. But I'm not gonna get that far. At the end of the month, I'm gonna still be doing scotch. Because we went through that in an earlier video. I got so many different ones to bring in. So I got to finish out the Dimple Pinch. Then I got to bring in the Johnny Walker Black Label Double Black. Got to go up against everybody. That'll be fascinating. Johnny Walker Double Black's going to kill most all of them. Then I got the Johnny Walker Gold Label Reserve. Well, I'm afraid that's going to wind up like the Dimple Pinch. It's going to be hard to tell them apart because it tastes like honey top white bread crust. Very nice product, but doesn't really distinguish itself, differentiate itself. Then we got the Dewar's 15-year age. Same thing. Doesn't stand out. It's good. No complaint. Then we got the Dewar's, what did I say? The Dewar's 15-year age, I meant to say. And then the Dewar's 18-year age, same thing, doesn't stand out, ain't worth no $70. But if you want to pay $70, you say, oh no, I got it for only 68. Okay. If you want to pay 68, go ahead. I didn't do it. Well, I mean, I got a deal that was like beyond, it was like so cheap. It's like laughable. I mean, a $70 bottle for 45. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but I bought it because it was a great deal. Okay, good price. Yes, a great price. Joe Biden's denture. So I got a massive beer glass collection. All of them bought at thrift stores. See, you see what I mean? And he's got probably 200 glasses, and he paid the grand total of $5.65 for all of them. And that's a deal. I'm kidding. But he probably didn't pay that much more than that. If I can get 4 Aventinus glasses for $1, not $1 each, $1 total, we are in great shape. Now, do I break my glasses sometimes? Yeah, because I'm washing them, and then they slip out my hand, they break, or they drying and one clinks against the other and breaks. And then we were doing beer reviews in the back porch, and my foot hit the glass and it tipped over and smashed. That was that doggone snifter. It was already chipped, so I got one snifter left for solo reviews, but that was a heartbreaker. $2. I got it for $2, and that's a $12 glass. Easy. All right, thanks everybody. Well, it's been fun. Bye Dewars. Illegal Mezcal, you did a great job, but now it's over. It's gone, never to return on this channel, I'm pretty sure. That's it. Over. Look how fast I went through that bottle. What, a year and a half? And I never drank it except one time on a solo review. The rest was taste challenged, and it's gone. So we got Dimple Pinch coming up against JW Dan. You would hope the Dimple Pinch would win. You would assume it would. Don't be too sure, but I am pretty sure. Oh, and then we got Grant's, Clan McGregor. I guess that's it. I might have another scotch somewhere that I overlooked somehow. I have to double check. But then we're going to go back around. See, so like if you're tired of hearing about scotch, you probably don't want to watch these live hangouts for about a month more. But we'll see. You missed it. Yeah, but you can watch the replay, right? I always watch the replay in the morning of the guys that go on all night. They be on there all night. I watch the replay, and I'm like, no, never had that beer, and I'll skip over. Never heard of that beer. I'll skip over. Oh, I had that one. Then I hear what they say. Oh, yeah, that's just what I thought about it. Now, go to the next. I've been begging you to do Ezra Brooks for 20 years. Yes. And I still haven't gotten it, and it's going to be a while until I get it. And before I get Zachariah Harris, before I get Samuel Grant and Lou Grant and Tom Moore. I'm sure they're all good bourbons. I'm sure they're all good. All right, thanks, everybody. I'll be back on the alternative channel in about 20 minutes with Margaritaville product. People are like, oh no, I'm not getting on anti-water. Watch you drink Margaritaville Beach Breezy. I understand. Especially since it tastes like tap water. But anyway, thank you.